I want to get your thoughts on the Nikita Zaitsev signing yesterday by the Toronto Maple Leafs. It is 7 years. It is $4.5 million, to which John Shannon says,
I don't mind the $4.5 million.
Term?
7 years. I'll be retired by then. You know, and I think Lou will too.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't think he's slowing down, John. But
well,
anyway.
you know, I wouldn't be surprised if Lou hangs around a few more years. But that's a long time. That's a long time. But you know, they obviously believe in the guy, and in this day and age, if you can lock him in at a reasonable price,
Is it though?
well, I mean, hey, listen, they love this guy. You know, they love this.
Okay,
guy.
let me ask you this. I know I'm playing devil's. I'm leading
they
the
love
witness.
this guy.
I'm leading the witness, and I get that. I'm guilty of it. If/when the Maple Leafs are a legit go deep in the playoffs team, is he a 1-2 guy or a 3-4 guy? Zaitsev.
I don't think he'll ever be a 1-2 guy.
Then you've just paid $4.5 million times 7 for a guy who's not part of your core.
That's
that fair?
I think that's a little. I think that might be a little harsh for the Maple Leafs.
In 3 or 4 years, is $4 million, $4.5 million going to be a 2?
That's the risk. That's the wonder.
Yeah.
Is where are we with the cap?
Yeah.
Where are we with contracts of players of this ilk? I mean, you know, they obviously see something in him that they feel that it's worth the money and the term. I don't have near.
Terms is a tough one. I'm with you.
The term's the
one
tough
for
one
me.
for me.
Well,
But you know,
here's
he's
my,
young, he's you know, he'll be in
24?
his early 30s when the contract's over.
for me, it's, I know you're the analytics guy and you know everything, and I know a lot of people.
Hey, say that again. Say that. I know you're the analytics guy.
You know
and
everything.
you know everything.
You know everything.
This for me though. The analytics is one thing, but
Yeah.
the good old-fashioned eye test and what Toronto saw from Zaitsev this year and what they saw him do. Listen, this guy, for me, it was an incredible find for Toronto this year. So to keep him away from UFA free agency in July 2, you've got to give him a little bit of term. And if you really believe that you like this guy and he's going to be a big part of your team, you've got to pay up. You've got to do it every once in a while. You got to take a chance.
I'll ask you the same question I asked John.
Yep.
This team goes deep in the playoffs. If they have the blue line to go deep in the playoffs.
No, he's a
you want-
3-4. That's what I think.
That's right.
And you're cool with 4.5 times
Like I said,
7
I
for
think
a 3-4.
I think long term down the road, maybe not next year. So I think it's a good contract.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm glad they got him. I'm glad he's staying in Toronto.
And by the way, his contract now expires the same day Mike Babcock's does.
There you go.
And he likes him. And Mike saw a lot of defensemen
I
go
think
through
he
Detroit.
lasts 1 year longer now. Mike's been here 2 years. I was
It
thinking
may
1
be
year.
a bargain after next year. We'll revisit.
Well, but that
Who knows?
all goes to where the cap's going more than
course,
bargain.
of course.
That goes to where the bidding process for players of this ilk and how much money teams are going to put into defense.
So is this annual hit higher than Morgan Riley? No, Morgan's 5 and Jake Gardner's about 4.2. Is that right? Something like that.
look here.
I think it's a little bit higher than Jake. So yeah.
And don't you see Jake Gardner as more of a core
Well, he
defenseman?
was this year for sure.
Right? I mean, that was
yeah.
people finally noticed how good a defenseman
But you
he
got to
was this
have,
year.
like, look what we just talked about Nashville. You got to have these guys, and you got to pay for them.
Yeah, but look at Nashville. Like, okay, outside of PK Subban, who gets all the money, you've got a 4.
Yeah, but, and by the way,
a four-
that's
a
not
4, a
David.
3.5,
That's not
and a
David
2.
signing him. That's not David
No,
signing him.
that's that trade. But
Sure.
you look at, I know he signed it in 2012, but
Yep.
Roman Josi is a $4 million defenseman. Excuse me? You know, Ryan Ellis is 2.5. Excuse me? Matthias Ekholm was 3.7. Excuse me? Like, combined, they don't make as much as Subban.
But what do you always hear in Toronto is, Toronto has to have more defense. They don't have enough depth. Well, you're not going to let this guy go, and now he's a big part of it.
But does that
had
mean you
pay
have to
for it.
overpay, though?
I don't think they overpaid. I think that you paid what the market was going to bear.
I don't think they overpaid. They gave him
The
too much term.
Yeah. But maybe that's what it took to get him to give up his free agency years, right?